It's that time again, another book talk. But before we get into it, I have a question for you. What are you curious about? What sparks that little bit of curiosity that gets you going, wanting to discover new things, more about something that you're passionate about, or maybe you're just bored? Whatever that is, keep being curious and come visit me in the nonfiction section, because here we might have the answers to those questions. Curious about the Loch Ness Monster? Or maybe you read Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets and you want to know more about basilisks. We've got books about goblins and the Kraken. We've got books that talk about stars and how they croaked, if you're interested in how famous people died. Perhaps you were reading one of your Bob books and you suddenly have a little bit more interest in World War II. We've got books about that. We've got The Boys Who Challenged Hitler, Hidden Like Anne Frank, 14 True Stories of Survival. We also have a book about the candy bomber, where they dropped candy, one of the chocolate pilot. It's a really cool book if you're interested in that. We've got some really cool books about just science for when you're bored. You want to learn how to make a movie. We've got books on filmmaking and stop motion animation, so you can learn how to do that. Bicycles. Some of the most fundamental things on maintaining your bike or making it a cool ride. You like duct tape? We've got a duct tape gami book. You want to learn how to make a musical instrument. Plus, some of my favorite books in nonfiction are the biographies and the memoirs, because I like learning about people. One of my favorite books is the Hidden Figures book, where you get to learn about some of the ladies that were groundbreaking in NASA. Your Bob book, I Am Malala, I just finished reading this. And I am so inspired by her fight for women's rights and their rights for education in Pakistan, leading up to her tragic incident, as well as how she continued to fight beyond that, both for her life and continuing for girls' education. Great book, and if you haven't read it for one of your two Battle of the Books books, I definitely recommend that one. I loved Brazen. Those of you that like graphic novels, this one's for you. It's about women who rocked the world. Go girls, but it's in graphic novel form. So if you like graphic novels and you want to know more about some amazing women, this one's for you. Gary Paulson, one of my favorite writers for boys. It's his memoir, Guts. Tinkerers, the amateurs, DIYers, and inventors who made America great. This was really fabulous too. You want to know a little bit more about rock and roll? We've got some books on that. You name it, we've got it here. Ghosts, goblins, vampires, whatever you're curious about. I have a feeling that you guys are going to be asked a question like this coming up pretty soon. Maybe having to do with a research project. So start thinking about what makes you curious and come find your answers here. We'll help you out.